Hey, hey, hey! Yokoso minasan genki desu ka? It's your boy, Killer 69 desu. Oh boy. Oh, brother. We are back. We are back on another long video because my destiny await me. Oh dear. If one video was not enough, then another one was needed to be made. Uh, so last one was a big video, chunky boy. That was the big project that I was working for. I initially planned to be one of it. Either video would be Fate Extra one or the video would be Lostbelt one based on Fate Command Order. I think initially my plan was to do one of them. Like I thought of doing two videos if both of them moved me. Like if I am experiencing something new, I will make video on them only if they move me. Like if I am moved, I will make video on you. And oh boy, Lostbelt 6, like my goodness, like damn boy, that shit was just beautiful stuff. Like I have a lot of things to talk about, but before I talk about those things, like streets think Nasu is washed. Like, come on now. Come on now. Ew, this is mad funny. Streets thought Kinoko Nasu, the goat, is washed. Like, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Like, y'all should not judge Nasu from Ordeal Call 3. The shit ain't even supposed to be serious. Like, y'all are judging Nasu from random fucking event that ain't even supposed to mean something that much in grand scheme of things. Things y'all should judge Nasu is from main storyline stuff. Like ordeal calls, some random fucking summon event. This ain't it. This ain't supposed to be something. This ain't even supposed to mean something. But it is. Y'all think it do because that Mahoyo event was good. So y'all are expecting everything to be like that when I'm like, that thing ain't exception. Like, I mean, that thing ain't norm. That's like big exception. Very, very big exception. Not the norm. Like, you should judge Nasu on how he is cooking the main storyline stuff or the Lostbelt stuff. Like, and if we do that, Camelot, phenomenal. Babylon, some people think it's phenomenal, some people are mixed bag on it. I am mixed bag on it, but really good at its best moment. Solomon, goated shit. Seraph, pretty good. Lostbelt 5 finale, ankle breaker. Generational ankle breaker. Like, damn. That was generational ankle breaker right there. Like, dear goodness. Nobody saw that shit coming. Like, Lostbelt 5 finale was like chef kiss to like Musashi stuff. And now we are here. Lostbelt 6. Like, The goat ain't wash. The old man still got it. And I am expecting that Lost Belt 7, which I will play soon, would be peak too. And I'm hoping that Fred Grand Order finale would be good too. Like, I'm expecting some good shit there though. I hope Nasu deliver there. And yeah, let's talk about this boy. Like, this is like, yeah, this work is kind of critique of consumer culture, but I'm gonna talk about like a consumerist. So forgive me, Nasu, but Fat Extra Triple C is media of year. Da, da. Like if you see me talk about that compared to the rest of the stuff I talk on the year, Extra Triple C is media of year. Da, da. Lostbelt 6 come very very close though. It come really close. Like Nasu is so good right now. Like Lostbelt 6 is just chef kiss. Such a chef kiss of Nasu being Nasu. Like I love it. I absolutely fucking love this shit. And like if Lost Belt 6 was last year, it probably would be media of year. If Lost Belt 6 was year before that in 2022, it would have been media of year. But it's in this year. Like this year is competitive year, man. One hell of a competitive year. For the list of the best stuff I consume every year, like I could do that if you want. Like maybe in January we will make 3x3 mosaic of best stuff that I consume on the year. Like that could be entertaining content. But yeah. Anyway, enough of consumerish stuff. But yeah. Chef kiss. Like Lost Belt 6 is so kino. So kino. And it reminded me why I am slave to Nasu in first place. Like why this thing exists and why that mushroom man owned me for my entire life essentially. Like I'm gonna be 40 fucking year old with my child in his job and I be like, "Ew son, Tsukihime 2 is near." Oh man. Nasu, please just stay healthy dog and make stuff we want. Like just finish some commitment dog. Like just make my Hoyo 2 3 and Tsukihime 2 and Red Garden and like retire after it dog. Like I think one of the major element is the thing that are minor aspect. Like minor aspect make the grander narrative better if it makes sense. Like small pieces connect to small pieces connect to small pieces which lead to the grander picture, the grander narrative, the better aspect essentially. And I love it. Like minor detail on like grand scheme of thing that might not even matter hit really hard and I love it for it. Like man, like there are so many aspects in Lost Belt 6 because of its wide nature. Like Beryl Gut, I think like one of the best character in this entire game. But I don't even think he was best villain or second best villain on this Lost Belt. Like he's very minor in grand scheme of thing, but he was such a compelling character. Like there is facade of pretending someone who he isn't. He will always lie to you, but his true self was so perfect for his arc. Like, there is a reason why he was here when we were focusing on Fairy. Like, we was in the major part of Fairy Grand Order where we was in focusing on the species that to a certain extent could not be redeemed. And we have Beryl Gut as antagonist. That is pretty good. And then we have his foil, Pepe. His perspective that he is also a sinner, but we see how he grow from it. And like there was meaning behind two things. I think like one, both of them are sinner, both of them are killer, but there was different completely meaning behind how one sinner sin and how one sinner get his way, like how one reached that task. Like there was that construct, and then there is another aspect like animation was chef fucking kiss. Like animation was just bonkers, pretty good. And one of the best aspect of the entire thing was OST, man. They played extra triple C OST with the Chinago scene one. They played Atraxia OST so much frequently. Like, dude, it was so good, so good, so freaking good. I love it. I love this shit. Oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man, oh man. I love it. Like these are not even minor aspect. Like they are not even major detail, but they make this game so much better. Like playing Jinako OST, the scene in which Jinako and interacting with him, the Buddha guy in Extra Triple C, and playing that OST with Castoria, the timing, those animations, the Engramani OST with Oberon, like so much Kino stuff here. Like I love it. Love it. I think one of the best aspect about Extra Triple C are the Night of the Round Table. I think all three of them present a really interesting aspect to it. I think one of the best character is Pargest. Like Pargest is everything about fairy in a nutshell. We can hope that things will turn out different. We can hope that good thing will happen with this girl. She is sinner. Absolutely she is sinner. We cannot forgive her for what she have done. She is absolutely killer and we cannot forgive her. She kill innocent people, countless of them. She is enemy, but we see the perspective of her that there is outside of these brutes, like fairies are human like, very human like, and they are who they are, like they are consumerist human, but Barghest isn't. Barghest is very close to a human being. Barghest tried to kill herself. She just like me for real. Barghest is human, very human. Her heart is human. Like she want to spend life with her loved one, but she cannot. She cannot because she is cursed. She is fairy. She cannot fight her instinct. She try. She try really hard, but she cannot fight her instincts. She tried to be human. She really did. She really, really did. But she cannot defy her instinct. And similarly, Babu Ansit. Babu Ansit is like, my goodness, like, yo, Elizabeth is back. uh, Joking aside, I absolutely fucking love it. That the way she humanized the queen, where her relationship with the queen humanized it, and how she was just a result of her society, how she was broken apart by a human, how they ended her. Like, man, man, oh man, like, damn, boy, damn, like, that is a unique perspective. Like, there is a reason behind someone is shitbag. There is reason behind why someone is douchebag. Like, asshole, someone does not become that. Like, nobody wake up to be an asshole one day. Like, we ain't working like that. Like, we as species do not perform like this. We are different than that. And Sith represent that. Someone is hurt because they are hurt. Hurt people hurt. And that's what Sith, Boba and Sith represent. That aspect of humanity. But at the same time, she also cannot overlook her instinct of being fairy. The one who arguably is the least human of all is Melusine. Melusine is cog in machine. Melusine will be with you as long as you give her existence purpose. Melusine will be that. Melusine was cog in machine for most of the part. So that is why I come on my pant when she get Aurora. Ah, yes, yes, I love that. I absolutely love that. Man, man. That was so good, so freaking good. I love that. I daisuke this. Dais fucking suki this. Like, way Melusine and Percival relationship was like, Melusine like single-handedly make Percival, to be fair, have a positive experience with fairies compared to an average human being. Like, he was trained by a kind fairy in Woodhorst. He was trained by Melusine, a kind fairy in Grand Spin-off. Like, that was Percival's perspective. And like, there is kind of heart-wrenching aspect of it, that the place she dedicated her heart to, through Morgan, through Aurora, she did not was able to see the love. Melusine was not able to see the love where she could have loved. Like, that kind of is tragic now I think about it. Oof. Last but not least, the Ice Queen, Morgan Le Fay. Morgan is like generational. Like, I still don't know if I have sympathy for her, but damn, god fucking damn, like, one of my favorite anime manga antagonist is Funny Valentine. Like, Morgan is female version of that. Her art and action are utterly unclouded. She loves her country. But she is high school. She, in grand scheme of thing, forget loving every one of the people. Like, you cannot have a country without all of its aspect. Like, that was her major flaw essentially. Like, a country is every one of its people. Like, there is that aspect, and Morgan never fucking realized that. But you see the eyes first, you see that there is no fucking redeeming quality on her. But then you realize she have relationship with Barrelgut. You realize she is much more human. She loved Baba Sith. She cried for her. She died so many times because of her. And then you are hit with twist that she's Ask whole time. And that was like, what the fuck? That was massive, what the fuck? Yo, man, like, it hit, man. Man, like, dear goodness. That was different, man. Like, you see that Morgan is a result of Ace going journey after journey after journey and finally becoming leader. And becoming what she is because of her people surrounding her. And that's why she is in the way she is. She is landed that way because of this. I think fairies are really nuanced part of humanity. I think they are really crucial part of it, that I think if one do not fully understand humanity, this will be the path they will be heading. Like, humanity is everything. Humanity is love, humanity is hate. Like, to be human is to fail them. Like, to be hopeful is to human. To be break down is human. There is nothing wrong with those perspectives. But even then, we can get lost. We never see full picture. We as people never see picture, but so imagine if someone tried to imitate us. If someone tried to fucking imitate us, if someone tried to imitate the humanity, we will end with fairy essentially. I think fairy are critique of consumer culture. Like, that is so obvious. Like that is one of the most easy surface level detail one can observe. Like, they are trying to copying human thing but missing the essence of what make them human in first place, and missing the grander perspective of thing. That is part of it. But they are like us. They are like us. That ugly humanity is part of us. But they are not the full image of us. That ugliness is not of our full image. Similarly, they are like that. Those fairies are like that. They try to be human and they capture all the fucking ugly side. They massacre worse than us. They hate anything change. They fear. They despair. They are not able to see full picture. Like, that for short-term rush, for that short-term adrenaline, they miss the grandest scheme. Like, the first fucking 6 fairies, essentially kill their friend so they can have land. That is a species that is bound to be doomed. That was species that was bound to be doomed. Like there were no salvation for them. Like they was heading to the place they was heading. And I think the intertwining narrative of consumer culture and the flaw of fairy as a whole is intertwined. Like those points reverberate with each other. I think consumer culture and the ability to just forget, we just move on. The fairies always freaking move on. They don't understand their sin. They never did that. They never ever understand what they were trying to do. They should have apologized, but they never learned. They are decay of civilization. They represent that. Like Evelyn Lafray represent a beautiful world decaying and ending. And that was them. They decay it. They ruin it. We ruin it. They are like us. Human ruin thing. And so does fairy. But maybe we could change. Humanity changed. Humanity learned lesson. I think to my Gundam fan, if Shah Aznable drop meteor on both of us, like if Shah Aznable is dropping meteors on fairies and he's dropping meteors on us, way more of us will show us to pick the meteor compared to fairies. Way more. Way more. I think one of the best part of this game was a really short scene in which Gudako essentially was out of dream, like in his dream, and he is essentially robbed of his identity and what he will do. Think he have a question of identity, what come after next, what is next, what if I am not that, what is the meaning behind of this journey. And after self-reflection, I think the realization that Gudako reached was his journey is not fully completed. He is the way he is because he loves it. He loves what happened. Even if what happened, sore demo, ningen daiska, like that engrammar you seen, that was the most beautiful aspect of it. Like that engra scene that it represent. There is difference between not continuing and there is difference between not ending. Kuda is trying to reach for that ending. They are trying to reach that ending, and the fact that King Solomon show up for it was so good. So freaking good that doctor show up, like I have tears in my eyes. That was beautiful. I think nobody represented the title of this video better than Oberon. Oberon is one of the best antagonists of all time, essentially. Oberon is two sides of the coin essentially. Like, he is the hope when we needed it most. He is like everything about the fairies and humanity and connection of it in nutshell. Like, he is combination of both of them, the flawed nature of both of them. Like, he is a capper. That nigga cap a lot. Like, he is a lying ass nigga. Like, he is capping motherfucker. I hate him. He is a capper. Like, bruh, he is liar. He will deceive you. He will eat you. Like, joking aside, like, I think that Oberon is the two perspective combined essentially, the ugly but beautiful. Like, that is Oberon to me in nutshell. I have said this 20 times, but he is pretty much the nihilism. I think Oberon represent that. Oberon will never ever believe in humanity, but he will gamble in it. Oberon hate us, hate every fucking thing, and believe that the end is our solution. But we saw through his lie. We see through his lie, and we see the person behind this. Person behind is very human. Person behind this, like, is mad at us for being fucking consumerist. But in that critique of consumer culture, there is critique of human nature. The human nature is so fucking easy to forget. Human is like them. Human forget things. Human don't remember their fucking sin. Like, in 1 second, Oberon will see you the perspective of beginning of new life, a beautiful fucking new life, and then in another fucking second we will see the perspective of what Oberon represent, a true fucking side. Oberon represent both side of that, and it's really fucking beautiful. Like, Oberon is the nihilism, and he represent that side of his. He represent that aspect of nihilism. But like his design, like both of the time, there is contrast to that. There is contradiction in his existence. He is just frustrated human, yeah. He just like us. Oberon represent hope. Oberon represent light when there is no fucking light. But at the same time, Oberon represent defeatism. Oberon question is compelling one. Do we even deserve to be salvaged? Is there even any fucking thing salvageable about us? Like, is there anything that we can even do? Like, there is question about that. Like, do humanity deserve to be saved? Like, Oberon called the bullshit. He saw that. He see what we both are. He see that fairy and human both are not that different. Both are not different. And I think that's beauty of it. Like, I will not surrender. I will not lose to Oberon. I refuse to fucking believe that I am same of the I am not lactose fairy at all. And neither are people behind me. But, 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 it's question to think about. It's a thought that we have to ponder about. Like, Oberon question isn't totally meaningless. There is meaning behind this question. And there are some things that don't have easy, clear-cut answers. Then we try to think they have. Sometimes life does not work like that. Most intriguing aspect about Oberon was he was walking contradiction till his end, essentially. Like, even in his final moment, he was laughing, he was hating humanity, he was not able to forgive people. Like, he was not able to overcome his nature, essentially, of what he was. But despite all hatred, despite laughing at what he achieved, he was happy with the sky. Oberon was happy with that blue sky. Oberon was glad to see that sky was beautiful. The creature in night that help us, creature in dawn that is beautiful, but at the same time he is ugly insidely. He will deceive you. He will seem your only friend, but he will betray you. But he will love you. He is just frustrated, but grand scheme of things, he is just flawed. A flawed existence, essentially. And I love him. The highlight of the game was Castoria, yeah. Castoria, man. I will never forget her. I think throughout the game, I did not like her. I was waiting for Shinji get in the robo moment. Like, my reaction to her was that. She was like that. She frustrated me. She just seemed nervous wreck, a kid who does not know anything for good, a total complete fucking nervous nerve wreck who show his true sadistic self until given support. Like, she is antithesis of Saber. Saber is capable, bold, elegant, beautiful. This girl cannot hold conversation for fucking 2 minutes without dying inside. And I love that. Like, she is what Bochi the Rock fan thinks they are watching. Sorry for unnecessary slander. But most beautiful thing about Castoria is, like, behind this all nervousness, you realize there is broken person behind this shit. Like, she does not trust humanity. She does not even fully like humanity. She know how unsightly we can get. She know our fully true self. She know what we are. She know us through that. She know our nature. She know Esk was betrayed. She herself was betrayed. I was constantly saying her to grow up, to grow the fuck up, to grow the fuck up. Get your shit together. Trust in humanity. Trust in humanity. Trust in fucking humanity. Grow up. I was cursing at her. Get your shit together, you nervous piece of shit. get your thing together until finale hit. Finale fucking hit. It hit like truck. She was always over. She was always chasing that star. She always get out of the video. She was slave, yeah. She was slave for her whole life. She was tortured, beaten, and never saw anything good in humanity. Throughout her life, essentially. But, like, there was no beauty of humanity that she saw throughout her life. Like, of course she ain't like that. Of course she does not trust us because she knows us. She knows our true nature. But even then, she will try to save us. Even if they were shitbag, even if there was no salvation for them, she will try to save us. She is chasing that star, dog. She is that star. She is chasing that beautiful star. She is trying to become that beautiful star, man. Like, that beautiful star is... she's pursuing that. Even as unsightly people might be, even if things were fucked up, she was always knew. She always knew that. She was always the grown-up girl that I wanted her to be, that I was cursing her to be in beginning. She knew it better than me. She is more grown up than me, to a grown-ass man who is married. She know more things than me, dog. She has seen shit. She have every reason to hate humanity. But still, she wanted to save us. She wanted to best for us. She still, even if after that, she wanted nothing but best for us. She wanted our salvation. She wanted to save us. She wanted to save this world. She was chasing that star. I think that Castoria represent that desire of human, which is very simple. I think as fucked up things are, as even if world end, even if things does not end right, relationship would be messed. Things will not be the way they were initially, but maybe good thing will happen. There will be tomorrow. There will be a star to chase. Even if fucked up thing life can happen, even if you hate humanity, even if you love everything and you don't got anything in return, or even sometime when you obtain the love, there is that stagnation. Like, human are complex creature, dog, but we are all searching for that star. That even if fucked up or as good life is, we all are searching for that star. And I love her for that. I really love her for that.